Photo. Oh, thank you. So yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, my name is HIlbert. I'm gonna tell you how my life's going right now. I live at home with my mom, which I'm 24, so that shit should have stopped happening long ago. I started playing World of Warcraft again because I haven't been late in the year, and I figured just might as well submit the fact that I'm not being late again. Start working on my level 85 Night Elf Hunter. If anybody knows what that means, I love you. And I work at Walgreens. So, you know, my life's kicking ass right now. If my high school guidance counselor could see me now. Was it the Walgreens thing? Yeah, it's shitty. Tell me about it. So my life's going pretty shitty, as you can tell. I started looking for people on OkCupid, as mentioned earlier. And if you don't know what OkCupid is, it's a free dating website where, because you know, God forbid I spend $15.95 a month to try to find my true love. Fuck that. I don't got that kind of money. I work at Walgreens 2 days a week. Yeah. I can barely afford gas. Anyways, so I've hit a new low. I'm now a moderator on OkCupid, which you have no idea what that means. God bless you, because I know what it means now, and it fucking sucks. Because that means I know I've stalked so many women on there that they think I know how to tell the difference between actual profiles and fake ones, and then so I read through them and I'm like, oh, check, I think this is real. Or, this is wrong. And some of them are just way too easy. It's like a hot chick, you know, in a bikini or whatever, and it's like, what do you do for a living? And it's like, I'm a model. Oh, wow, okay, you're a model. And it's like, what do you like doing in your free time? And it's like, I like to watch football on Sundays. And you're like, I don't know about that. And then it's like, I like to play Call of Duty Black Ops. You're like, I don't think so. And then it's like, and then when I'm not doing those two things, I love giving blowjobs. I'm like, I think this is fake. That is not real. Man, I wish they were real though. So that's my life's going down. And here's another story about how my life's going downhill. It's going to start out good. You're going to think, ooh, my voice cracked. It's going to start out good, but it's going to take a downward turn. I almost had a threesome. It was good. It was kind of good. So my friends, who I've worked with for a while at Walgreens, so I guess Walgreens is doing something for me. She was like, hey, you should meet me and my friend at the bar. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll meet you at a bar. I'll go for a beer. And so I get there, and I sit down. I don't even have a beer in my hand yet, and the first thing out of her mouth is, hey, do you want to have a threesome with me and my friend? And, guys, what's the answer to that?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a damn right. And I said, yeah, totally. What am I going to say? No? I'm not gay. Fuck that. By the way, her friend was another chick. That's very important to the story. That's the only good threesome. You might Eiffel Tower somebody or something like that.
What?
That's not what I want. I don't want the off chance of getting some other dude's cum on my foot or whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Thinking that it's going to be slightly romantic, you know? Maybe we go back to her place and light a candle. Maybe put in some Twilight. Never done it before. So we finish our drinks and we go out to her car. And she turns around because I'm sitting in the back seat. Rosa parked it, taxi. And she turns around and just says, "Whip it out." What? And I'm like, no, I like a little romance before I just start, throwing it out there. And she's like, "Whip your dick out." Now, ladies, quick thing. Before we like to whip it out, we like to chub it up a little bit, you know? It's cold. It was the summertime, but that's not the point. Alright, we like to give it a little something before we just whip it out. And I'm just an average guy, too. I'm half black. I don't got 2 feet of dick to swing around. Just an average dude down here, alright? So she's like screaming at me, which doesn't help the situation to get me all ready to go by having a chick screaming at me, whip your dick out! It doesn't happen, all right? The magic doesn't happen, all right. And she's like, why won't you whip your dick out? And I'm like, maybe because you have like, there's windows right here, and I just saw a lady with a stroller walk by, and your windows aren't tinted, so why the hell would I do that? Would you guys do that? My friend said I was crazy not to do it. Any guy would just whip their dick out in the middle of a mall parking lot at 3 in the afternoon?
Yep.
Fuck you, Reed. I got called Obama the other day. It was the weirdest thing. I was staying in line for a cream cheese hot dog, which, if you've never had one, eat one. And while you're eating it, think about this. Doesn't it sound like a gay sex position? Hey bro, I want a cream cheese hot dog. I'm good. I don't want your cream cheese or your hot dog. So I was staying in line, trying to get a cream cheese hot dog. Want me to draw it out? Alright, so cream cheese hot dog. You sounded really disgusted by that too, and I was like, so, I'm staying in the line. There's a group of girls standing behind me, and there's a group of rednecks standing behind them, and the rednecks are trying to pick up on the group of girls, and the girls are having none of it because they're fucking rednecks. Who wants them? I have a big truck. Go fuck yourself. And so the rednecks are getting pissed off and like stepping up on the girls, like trying to fight them. And I'm like, I may be black, but I don't like to see a woman get hit, you know? I'm just real fashioned. I'm only half black, so yeah. So I say something stupid to diffuse the situation. So now they're mad at me, not the girls, and I'm like, whatever, that's cool. I get my cream cheese hot dog. The food, not the position. And I'm eating it like this. And this is like the position too.
Yeah.
And I hear one of the grand wizard of the group. He just goes, fucking Obama. And I turn around, and he's looking right at me. Like, he's not like in a fucking political debate in the middle of, you know, fucking Ballard at 3 in the morning. That's not gonna happen. And so I turn around and I'm like, I was gonna say something, I was like, fuck it. And at first I'm like, yeah, call me Obama. That's cool. He's the president. He's very powerful right now. Like, yeah, call me Obama. But then like a couple of weeks later, I was thinking about it, and I was like, he just called me nigger. He replaced nigger with Obama. Like, that's all he did. And like, I want white people to try this out in like South Seattle. All right? Next time you're down there, see a pack of Obamas walking towards you. You probably get scared. Just try it out. See what happens. I dare you. I mean, shit, I get scared when a pack of Obamas walk towards me. And I'm half Obama. And I'm just like, I want to get shanked. By Obama. Just like the rednecks, I suck at hitting on women. I've been campaigning this for about 5 years, and all the women have given me a thumbs up on that one. I suck at it. And I think it's because my dad did the typical Obama thing, and he left when I was like 2. And so it's just been me and my mom hanging out for 24 years. 22, I guess, because I'm 20, nobody knows. And your mom doesn't really tell you how to hit on women. She just kind of tells you, just don't hit them. You'll probably be good. Just don't do that. So this is like my technique for hitting on women. This is a woman. Not skinny and black. I would much actually prefer a white mic stand in this situation. And this is me. That corner of the bar. I got a drink, but it's just for show. And I just kind of glare at him. I'm making conversation, but it's always the glare right here. And finally, I gather up the balls to go and talk to him. And this is my move. This is patented, copyrighted. I put my hand right here on the back. Now, that gets him wet. And by wet, I mean totally Sahara Desert dry. And you gotta be careful, because if you're too low, then you're just the weird dude trying to grab an ass at the bar. And if you're too high, it's like, hey, how's it going? I want to ask you like questions about like the stock market or something like that. It's like a funny type of thing. And after getting rejected just over and over again, because that's my life, I start, I'm like, fuck you, ladies. Seriously, fuck you for rejecting this. All right? I'm also something special. Damn it. Why don't you see that? But lately, I've been like looking in the mirror and like figuring out what I would actually bring to the relationship. And let's add it all up. I'm 24. I'm a shitty UW student. I'm a shitty stand-up comic. No, don't owe that. I work at Walgreens, and I think it's starting to go bald. I don't bring a lot to the relationship. It's just, and the sad thing is, I've peaked. This is my peak right now. I'm peaking in front of you right now. I mean, if you gotta hop on, you gotta make it quick because it's on the fucking Titanic right now. You want to hop on soon so you can hop off fast. So before I break in half and you hit a propeller on the way down. My propeller's like a kid in bad credit. Alright, so if this comedy thing doesn't really pan out the way I think it's gonna pan out, I have to find a real job. And that probably means going full-time at Walgreens. I start dating the cashier, but you can't do that at Walgreens because that's against the rules. And my manager will call me like, hey, you got two choices. You can either get transferred out of here or get fired. And I'll do the reasonable thing. I'll say, fuck you, I don't need this job anyways. And I go home to my girl and she's like, baby, don't worry about it. All we need is love, you don't have to worry about it. And I find out she's cheating on me with some other guy. Hey, guess what? That guy had herpes, so now I have herpes. So I did the right thing and I Chris Browned her and I put her in place. She calls the cops, I get sent to jail, and my cellmate's name is Bubba. Now, look at my face real fast. I don't last a goddamn second in jail, alright? I'm way too cute. I gotta date Bubba or I'm gonna get shanked every day. And one day Bubba finds out I'm looking at other guys, and he shanks me in my neck. And as I'm laying there to pool my own blood, I look up at the heavens and be like, oh, it could be worse. I could be Steve Jobs right now. Yeah! Kevin!